You are now listening to Exclusive Chat with B. Okay.
Welcome back to another exciting episode on Chat with B. I remain your host, Omobolaji, my co-host,
Oluwakemisola Fashakin.
So guys, we're just going straight to this video. Like, I know you are fine already, don't worry. I know you are fine, I know you're weak.
So you're not checking on me today.
I know you are fine, you look fine.
Thank you.
So your mental health is fine. Everything is fine. So guys, we got this story on Instagram. One of the followers sent this story, and this person needs your advice. So I'll just be reading it out for you guys, word for words. It goes by, my nightmare begins immediately my marriage clocked 5 years. IB, keep me anonymous. I have been married for 15 years, and we are blessed with 3 children, a girl and 2 boys. The first 5 years of my marriage was beautiful because I had my 3 kids within 5 years. It was really beautiful.
Yeah.
I am a trader. I sell also soft drinks, and my husband worked as an electrical engineer. Tried my best to keep everything together, my work, parenting, and wife duty. Immediately we celebrated our 5 years anniversary, everything began to change. At that point, my kids are 4 years, 2 years, and I think the last born is 6 months. Okay, 2 years and 6 months, and then my last baby was 1 at the time. I always asked my husband to help me with kids or even help me at the store sometimes when he's not busy, because the people I employed always steal from me. He always tells me that his mom raised 7 children without complaining or asking their fathers to help. So why am I always acting as if I'm doing more than raising just 3 kids? Please emphasize on the just 3 kids. He started coming home super late and sometimes sleep over at work because he had some documents to work on, and I never doubted him for once. I trusted everything he says. Even he tells me he doesn't have money, sometimes I pay the bills with my money and never complain because I work as well. And I'm always ready to help at any time. That was the beginning of my nightmare. It got worse to the point that all I was doing was raising kids, be a wife, and go to work every day. I love my kids so much, they bring me so much joy. Then I continued living like that for 10 years. He stopped buying me gifts and everything. The last time he bought gift for me was on our 5th year's anniversary. On our 10th year's anniversary, I told him I'm not feeling unhappy, that I feel like I should do more for myself. I want to pursue my education. I finished my HND before I got married. Now I want to further. Then the problem started big time. He said, I'm starting to want to be bigger and greater than him. That is he not taking care of us? He feeds us and paid the children's school fees. What else do I want? I am just looking for a way to be lazy around. He said so. I want him to be my slave so that he will see at home and take care of the children while I go out to fornicate around, all in the name of studying. He said no way, that he's not going to allow such thing. I let that die down because I didn't want any problem. Nor do I want our kids to grow up seeing us fighting every day. I told my mom about everything, only for her to tell me that my problem is too much. That what else do I want? I said I'm unhappy. This man is torturing me emotionally every day by insulting me and body shaming me. He said my tummy is not as flat as it used to be after 3 kids. All I know is to eat and complain on his head. And my complaint is always about, please help drop the kids at school or pick them up for me. He said the only thing he owes is to provide for the family, and that is it. We continue living like that till we clock 15 years. I found out he has been cheating on me for 10 years with a divorcee, and she has 3 kids for her ex-husband and 1 kid for my husband, a boy to be precise. And to make the matter worse, my husband has been slaving away for her. Everything I asked him to do, he complains, he did for this woman effortlessly. This woman lives in another city and I live in another city. My friend saw him cheating and called me. I went there to confirm. And then I found my husband, helping this woman at a store, being lovey-dovey. I traveled to Lagos and witnessed everything myself without saying anything. And I didn't allow him to see me because I didn't want to be fighting with him outside and with another woman. So after he came back home, I told him about it. Like, I saw you with evidence and everything. He said, okay, so what else? Now that I found out that he has been cheating, so what else do I want? That he's already feeling inferior because my business is growing and he lost his job when he met this woman. He found peace. And this woman has been the one taking care of my children, and all the money he has been given to me, he got it from this woman. I told him, why didn't he tell me about him losing his job and everything? He said, now that I know what he has been up to, he doesn't have to hide anything anymore. I told my parents, my dad asked to decide on what I want, that is ready to support any decision I make. My mom, on the other hand, said, why would I leave him when it's not that he's beating me, that just because of ordinary cheating, I want to leave my husband for another woman. I told my husband I want a divorce. He said I cannot live with his children. I told him we have been living like this, like housemates for 10 years, that there is nothing left in the marriage. At this point, I don't know what to do. I'm confused. I just needed someone to talk to. That's why I'm narrating all this to you. I hope I can find the help that I'm looking for. So, Kemsey, over to you. You've heard the story. What?
The story is quite sad and at the same time emotional, because sometimes when we talk about cheating, and I want to pick, I don't know why I'm going down to her mom saying Sophia is not cheating on you. I don't know why people think cheating is just cheating. Because cheating is another form of abuse, and we don't talk about it. We only feel it's only when he beats you, when he tortures you, or when cheating on a woman, it's something that is deep. I don't know how to explain it.
It's
you don't just say just cheating. Cheating comes with a lot of things, especially the kind of cheating that someone, that a woman witnessed. This is something she witnessed herself. If she had not seen it or she had not confirmed it, maybe to some extent, she would have had this kind of, stable mental health, or something that she witnessed, and it's like the husband is even, putting it to her face that, okay, I did it, so do your worst.
So I don't have to hide anything.
So first off, I'm just gonna say that I want to commend that lady first, because she's an equipped woman. Like, she had really equipped herself. She has a job and she's a sincere person. But for the man, God, it's what he did is quite bad and very, very bad. And at this point, I think she just needs advice, right?
Okay, let's try to analyze the whole thing, right? So, along the line, the man said he's feeling inferior because our business is growing more than he is, and he lost his job. Well, they didn't state the reason he lost his job.
The man, I think immediately the man lost his job, he becomes insecure. So insecurity sets in. And if we are to look at this,
and the woman came into the picture,
Yeah. I'm gonna say the man has some traits of narcissism. I'm sorry to say, yes, because that is one of their traits. And I keep saying it, that the moment a man starts having this fear of, I don't want my wife to
be greater
than me, then you are not going to grow as well, because God has given you a beautiful woman, someone that is hardworking, a mom, like someone that is, that is so making your home beautiful for you. And you think the next thing you can do is to make life, a hell living for her. I don't think that is cool enough. Well, she's an adult. and I don't think anyone should tell her what to do, even though she needs an advice. But if I were to be in her shoes,
But she said she wants a divorce, right?
yes,
But the man said, no, you cannot live with the kids. I'm not saying I'm not divorcing you.
yeah, okay,
I will give you the divorce that you want.
yes.
But you're not going with my kids.
Immediately, the woman realizes that even before him, I mean, before the lady, before the guy was being caught in the act or whatever, you know, she
The
witnessed
traces
that.
has already been
Yes,
there,
because
you know.
men-
She said it that they've been living like housemates.
Yes,
after
you
5
don't have
years
to
of
live
marriage.
like housemates or flatmates with. Even flatmates still share chemistry, you know.
Yeah.
You don't need to have to live with a man for 10 whole years of your life unhappy. I mean, it's quite long.
And trust me, a lot of women are going through this.
A lot of
Because
women are
it's
going-
like, okay, women are raised to just make sure the home is well put together. Like, it's like marriage is our duty. We have to make it work. But it takes two to tango.
It takes two to, even the Bible says can two come together except they agree. So it's a matter of, because men, when they start cheating, you tend to know. They can't hide it. And that was the reason for all those bad behavior, all those
dropping your
nagging,
kids. Like, the
and
kids
all
are
that,
your
dropping the
responsibilities
kids
as
for
well. It's not only
and
the
all
woman
that.
that has to drop the kids at school. Like, let me just commend you. You've done a great job as a woman. Like, you are trying. You've done everything humanly possible.
So if it's a
Now, she
divorce
doesn't
that
know what
you
to
want, yeah, he has done what you want to do, is lost. Yeah,
And I don't
it's
even,
lost.
according to the story now, the way this woman narrate the story, this person doesn't feel remorseful to me.
He doesn't. That is why when you say someone is a narcissist, they don't feel
It's
remorse.
not like, it doesn't really feel like, okay, after you said, now that you found out.
One thing about them is that once they realize that they are getting what they are getting from you is no longer there, they move to the next available person. And that is why he said that woman has been giving him money to give to the wife at home, because he's getting something from that person.
I'm sure if the man had been open or been sincere with his wife,
That he lost his job.
they would have found something else to do. Probably have a joint business to do the business that this woman is doing together, or do something instead of cheating.
That's where communication comes in. Me as a person, I don't think I can ever condone a man that cheats.
Yeah, like, and please, let's stop saying just cheating.
I can't condone a man that cheats.
In as much as violence is a big deal, cheating is a big deal as well.
Yeah, it is.
Because you are not beating that person physically, but you are beating the person emotionally. Like, no woman wants to share a man. No woman. Like,
cheating even comes with a lot of things. There is HIV, there is hepatitis B, there is gonorrhea, there is, a lot of things that cheating comes. In fact, you don't even know the person. The person you are even cheating, you be wishing your family or your wife or your children evil and all that. A lot of these side chicks, and they are capable of doing so many things. And I don't know why men will always want to bring, some sadness into their honestly,
I feel like they should just ban cheating.
There's no how they can ban cheating.
I wish there's a way. Let either men or women, let's stop cheating. It's draining. I can feel this woman pain. It's draining. Now you that woman now, she doesn't even know what to do, because even me, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say to
I'm just going to tell you,
because I cannot tell you that divorce and leave your children for.
He has to divorce you.
For who to take care of? If you can fight for the custody of your kids.
You
understand?
See,
if you can fight for the custody of your kids, please do so. I'm sure you even have advantage. You know why you have advantage? The benefit is that you are working.
You are working.
He's not working. And you have the evidence of him cheating already. So I think you have more than enough. Since you already decided in your mind that you want a divorce. So the only issue you are having now is the custody of the kids.
I want to tell her that you've done a good thing by, taking a bold step to fight for a divorce. If I were in your shoes, that was the first thing I would have done. So now for the custody of your kids, there is no lawyers, and I'm on here now. There is no lawyers that will, give the custody of minors. I mean, the ages of those until they are 18, that will give the custody of minors to the father, except you are not in good state of mind to take care of those kids, or you're on drugs, or you're so now the best thing that you can do for yourself is to make sure you're as sane as possible. You have to just be fine so you can fight this battle, because our war, I'm going to call it war,
because it's not going to be
it's not going to be an easy thing. So you have to be fine so that it doesn't have anything to use against you, because if care is not taking, and you are not taking good care of yourself to make sure you're fine, you're going to be exhibiting some behavior unknowingly, unconsciously, in the presence of the kids, and you don't even know this man that is capable of cheating on you, having a child outside
for 10 whole years.
Might plant a camera somewhere to see your aggressive nature, or to use the kids to trap you and all that. So you have to just make sure you are as fine as possible to face this once and for all. So get a good lawyer to make sure your children are under your custody, because I'm not going to allow you to give your children to that kind of a man. Like, his background is even questionable. Who does that to a good woman? So just make sure you are.
Sure, because I think the only excuse this man has, according to what we just listened to now, is that yes, okay, I lost my job.
If you lose your job, you look for another job.
I'm having inferiority complex. And okay, you are doing greater than me. Now you also want to go to school. Why are you thinking of being bigger and greater than me?
That's why I said he has insecurity issues. Yes.
Like,
this thing has to do with community. See, any man that will cheat will cheat.
But the thing is, I think
regardless of losing a job or not losing his job.
With this, I think I understand where this woman is coming from, for her being confused because of our society. You understand?
See,
and now the support that she needs to get, which is from her mother. The mom was even the one saying that, because of ordinary cheating,
because
not beating
I'm just gonna, you see, but the Bible says we should respect our parents, right? We should obey them. But there are some things sometimes that you think they are not okay, even when those things are coming from your parent. If my parent is saying I should stay in an abusive marriage because somebody is not beating me because he only cheated, right? I know as an adult that it is not good for my mental health. Even though my mom, I'm not gonna, of course my mom will love me, but maybe it can't, that's how she sees life, or she doesn't really see it the way I see it. I have been in this marriage, I've been there, I know what I faced, I know what I'm going through. So my mom is not going to tell me what I think is not right, what I think is not safe for my health and for my mental health. So you are an adult, you've been married, or you were married, because now at the verge of divorce, I'm just going to say you're out of the marriage already. So you know what is good. So that is not an excuse that my mom says this. If nobody is even supporting me, even if my dad and my mom are saying, we are going to disown you if you leave the marriage, I will still leave. That is not a disobedience.
Because people actually die.
Because if you die, I tell you, the children will suffer for it. And that is one of the reasons you should be considering a safety place for you and for those kids. Thank God you have a job. That is the only thing that would have said, hey, how are you going to do it? But the fact that you have a good job to take care of those kids, please run as your legs could carry you, to make sure you and your kids are safe, because that kind of a man can go to any length to make sure he's not even telling you he wants those children because he loves them.
The thing that is even driving me crazy is that he's not even apologetic.
Yes, he's those people, they don't have.
You put this woman through a lot for 10 years.
Those people, like they don't have the ability to love. It's not because he really loves those kids. That is not why he said he wants the custody. Because he wants to subject that woman into pains, more pains. That is why he wanted to fight. He wanted to, because he can't even take care of the kids. Somebody that has been living under the influence of a woman to feed. So tell me, what kind of a man is that? So that kind of a man can never raise, good kids. He can never raise good products. So for the sake of the society, and for the sake of your mental health, and for the sake of the future of those kids, try as much as possible to fight this. Fight it. Don't give up. Because sometimes it can be so draining, especially when you don't have your mom's support. Society will come. At least look
I
at
think
your mom.
that's where our fear, like that's where our fear comes from. Like, okay, if I leave, the society will blame me.
Society will be
now,
alright.
If I didn't be our mom, I'd like the most. Please, mothers,
More supportive.
let's understand our daughters. Like, let's understand them. Their emotion is very, very important. Do not neglect their emotion. Just because you can stand a cheating partner doesn't mean another person can. Like, I personally, I cannot. I don't.
Yeah, I can't.
I don't like cheating partner. Like, I respect women that do this thing. Like, be like, okay, it's fine as long as it's taking care of me. Even if you cheat on me, it's okay. I don't know how you guys do it. In fact, your mental health should be commended.
And I want to use this. Sorry, I want to use this chance or this medium to as well say that women are going through a lot, especially this women. Like, I could feel her pain.
Like,
so if you are a woman, like this woman that you are, if you are, let's stop trying to, complicate issues when women are going through
something
this
is not
phase.
working, is not working.
When they are going through this phase, don't gossip about it because you're not even in their stories and you cannot tell their story more than them.
Honestly, because it's even women that will chastise you. They really want to talk that, okay, why did she leave her husband?
At a point, we need support system.
Women supporting women.
We need someone that will be able to be there for us, because a lot of time when a woman is going through this, tough time, they just want to talk to someone.
I'm sure this person doesn't have friends, like probably not a best friend.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's very hard. And I appreciate the fact that she's bold enough for us to share a story. We thank you, we appreciate you. It's not an easy thing. And then for women, when you're in a relationship or marriage and you're already seeing these traces,
red flags,
don't
ignore.
You cannot cannot make the marriage work. Only you cannot make the marriage work, because it's companionship. He asked you to marry him. You said yes. You see, it's agreement. Like, okay, yes, I'm entrusting my life, you're entrusting your life with me. So thinking that, okay, now that we're in the marriage, only you want to make the marriage work, it cannot. You just be draining yourself. Like, you'll be draining to the point that if you develop depression, you see people just sleep and not wake up. It's depression. Because depression kills when you sleep
very fast.
Like,
yeah.
Please, you realize that you're having IDP and all those things for your sanity, for your peace of mind. When you are already seeing these traces, don't say that I'm pushing. I am because of my children. I want to endure. If you die, what will happen to those children? Please choose yourself at the end of the day. You are not choosing yourself because you are selfish. You are choosing yourself so that you can be strong enough to raise that kid that you brought into this world. And you already made a good decision that you want to divorce. You want a divorce. The only issue you're having is the custody of your child. And fight for the custody of your child. Look for a good lawyer. You already have the benefits. Trust me, you are at the advantage, higher advantage of you winning the custody.
Yes, you have a job.
You have a job and you are sane. You
are mentally stable.
So you just do what's needful and pray to God to help you, because at the end of the day, it's still God that will help you at the end of the day. So pray to God to guide you, to teach you the best way to go about this issue. It's very hard, and God will give you the strength.
And don't blame yourself that why did I do this? Why did I do that? It has happened.
It's not your fault that you cheat. It's not your. As a matter of fact, if you like, please him from now to next year. A man that will cheat, and a woman that will cheat,
Exactly.
Do not blame yourself for his mistake. He caused this, and he's not even remorseful about it. He's not feeling bad about it. Either he's feeling bad and he's not showing it to you. I don't know. But according to what you've just said, he's not remorseful.
He's just a bad guy.
So live your life and just make sure that you are in a better place, please, for yourself and for your kids. It's very, very important. Forgive your mother for the statement she made. That is how
she doesn't know.
That is how she understands marriage. That is how she feel like, okay, at least he's taking care of you. They don't even know that you are the one taking care of the family. They don't know. So please do well for yourself and make sure that you are taking care of yourself, taking care of your sanity. A man that doesn't deserve you doesn't deserve you. If you like, come down to his level, he will still do what he.
That man doesn't deserve you, actually.
You understand?
So you know it takes you to be fine to take care of your kids.
Yeah, you need to. You deserve to be happy as well. 10 years is already a long time for you to be unhappy in a marriage. Like you were only married for you were married for 15 years and you were unhappy for 10 years.
Imagine.
So you were only happy for 5 years. And trust me, you might say that the kids are not seeing. They can't see. You don't need to tell the kids that your father and I are not in good terms. They know. So because you don't want your kids to grow up having that same mindset that it's okay to just live as a flatmate. Marriage is a beautiful thing. Don't let your kids have another narrative about it. Please just do the needful, and I pray that God will help you. So guys, in the comment section, what do you think this woman should do? I know we've said a whole lot. Please, I'm sure this person will also check the comment section to see, you can also share your own opinions, or if you also have a similar story or any story whatsoever, feel free to send us DM on Instagram or on Facebook. We'll definitely treat it and be fair. As you guys can see, we are not condemning anybody. We are not judging anybody. We just, here on Chat With Me, we just want to make sure that you are okay, you are happy, and everyone is happy. I'm happy, the host is happy, the audience and the viewers are happy. At the end of the day, please love yourself above all. Love yourself to the fullest, because when you love yourself, that's when you can give the love to another person.
So what you don't have, you can't give.
You cannot give what you don't have. So always remember, you come first, regardless of anything. You come first. So guys, that brings us to the end of this episode. And now, even though it's like an emotional one,
very, very emotional.
Like, I'm really hurt on that.
Yeah, I just feel like seeing her and
give her a hug. We're hugging you from the screen. So it's really like, I don't even know how to go about it. I'm
sure she will be she
will be fine. For the fact that she is even bold enough to share this outside.
It's not an easy thing, but I can tell she'll be fine, because it's obvious. It's very obvious she's a strong woman, and I'm sure she's going to pull through. You can pull through, right?
You are stronger than you think. Trust me. You are stronger than you think, and God will help you and see you through. So guys, thank you so much for watching till the end. You know what to do. Please subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. What are you waiting for? Subscribe to join this amazing family. Turn on your post notification bell so you get to know anytime we drop videos. And please give this video a thumbs up. Share this with your loved ones, your friends and family. And always remember, you are bold, you are beautiful, and you are confident. Love you all. See you guys in the next video. Bye.
You are now listening to Exclusive Chat with B.
Okay.